On EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago... Won by the Thunder. Westbrook to George. Here comes the screen. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
To Markkanen. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Russ at the controls. To Paul George. 4-3. His first effort off the mark. To Zach LaVine. Oh, nice find for the basket.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Westbrook driving right to the basket. Strong finish for Paul George.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Chris Dunn.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight Finals wins. Stuffs it down with authority.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Bulls with the rock. To LaVine. For 3. Oh, Zach LaVine. Good on the quick release that time.
That shot was nice. But that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Paul George looking good. 4 for 5.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Lauri Markkanen pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine doing what he does best.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Done.
Here we go, set it up.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. Bulls have it. It's a big finish.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Screen coming.
Screen.
Down to Adams. man, Steven Adams. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Rises for the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Westbrook. Down low Adams. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. And a throwdown.
Number 14.
From long range. That misses with 3 seconds left. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our... To Paul George. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
It's PG for 2.
I got so far.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
The Thunder will use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. Westbrook to George. Knocked loose. Ball's out. Last touch by Zach LaVine. It stays with Oklahoma City.
I got ball. That's me. I got ball.
And 2 points to the board.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Gets it in the right corner. George can't connect. Surveys the floor. To Chris Dunn. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Now pass taken away by the Thunder. Had a chance, but it's no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
George to Adams. Big man, Steven Adams. Looking good, 4 for 5.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Westbrook with the basketball. His guys down by 9. Steps out and hits.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Thunder with the basketball. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a opposite collapse, the kick out for, guess what? Another one.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Gets it in the left corner. From long range, he's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat five.
Westbrook into the front court. Trailing by 15. Paul George fires. Wide open look, won't go. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Whoops, that won't go. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's no good. Shot's not going down. 4-3. Not getting it. And a putback slam.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
It's Westbrook. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. And scores. Strong take.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Make it tough on him. Make it tough on him.
For 3. Can't connect. It's no good. The Bulls take this one as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew.
The Bulls got themselves a win here today. And more often than not, see y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.